lot of you tough guys, you try to lone wolf it. You don't talk about what's going on with you. You don't share. You try to do it all by yourself. And this game of life is a participation game. Like, we need other individuals when we fall to lift us up, pick us up, and carry us across the finish line, and vice versa. But what we try to do is we try to stay and play this game by ourselves. We stay in our own head. We don't tell anybody where we're going, what we're doing, what we're struggling with. And then we wonder why we don't ever get where we want to go. So the other side of that is you'll see men, like, for instance, the Chris Beard, the head basketball coach for Texas, rage. Because not addressing the anger, not addressing the irritation, and it leads to rage. And it's like holding a beach ball underneath water. You can hold that beach ball underneath water as long as you can. You can hold it there, but as long as right when you take your focus off of it, it blows right back up in your face. So having that community, having individuals that give you a different perspective. Recently, I had a gentleman in the Gorilla Alliance, and he was losing weight was his big goal of what he's trying to do, and he was doing really well with that. He did 75 hard, and that was a big factor for him, just making those few changes as far as that stuff goes. But inside the group, he felt like he was outgrowing the group and felt like he wanted to move on because nobody was really pushing him as much as he was needed push when it comes to fitness, because he was doing the work, right? And so it was one of those things where he decided he wanted to save a little bit of money, try to go and play this game by himself. He jumps out. When he jumps out, what happens is he calls me one day, and he's like, "Man, you got to keep doing what you're doing. My brother-in-law just fell over dead of a heart attack." And he was distraught over it, right? And it hit him pretty hard. And I didn't talk to him for a little bit. And so he wasn't working with me anymore. And I reached out to him a few months later, and I reached out to see where he was at with his weight loss, and he started putting weight back on. And I called him out on it. And I called him out on it. He didn't let me know, but it kind of pissed him off. And so he went off, and a few days later he reached back out to me, and he told me he was grateful that I had reached out, and that he needed to get back in it, and he needed to get back in working with us again. And so he jumped back in, and he hit me with an appreciation text actually this Monday, letting me know that he was grateful for me, and grateful for my boldness of calling him out and lifting him up. And so it's just little things like that. Having someone having a group of men is powerful, that are pushing, that you'll show up and do what you need to do, because nobody wants to be the guy who doesn't show up and follow through, right? And so on top of that, you have accountability, but you have individuals that'll pick you up when you fall. So that's powerful. It's something that's it's been powerful for me. I've gotten great results because I just didn't want to let others down that I respected on another level. So go get it.